Hi everybody, we are live once again with Terry and Sandy from Student Financial Services, and we're here to talk about financing your education. Before we get started, we're going to meet Terry and Sandy, get to know them a little bit more, and if anyone has questions throughout this live broadcast, feel free to just comment below.
Hi, I'm Terry Cox. I've worked at Hofstra for 26 years. I'm the Director of Student Financial Services, and our team is here to help parents and students with any questions they have regarding financing their education.
And hi, I'm Sandy Mervius. I've been here about 15 years. I'm the Director of Financial Aid, and I handle most of the backdoor operations, like when you file your FAFSAs and processing your student loans, and work really closely with Terry and her team to make sure students get the aid that they're entitled to.
Awesome. So first question is, can a parent access a student's billing information?
Yes, they can. New for this coming year is a parent portal, or family portal is the more appropriate way to say it. And we'll be sending out more information about it, and you'll be able to set yourself up as an authorized user, so you'll be accessing the student billing information as well as other areas, including financial aid.
Great. And how do families fill the gap between the cost and aid received?
Well, there's multiple options. I'm sure Terry's area handles some of it and my area handles others. One of the most popular options is the Parent Plus loan. So it is a lower interest rate loan that parents do borrow, and it's up to about 4 years they can defer those payments while the students are in school. And then Terry's team also has two other options that they usually discuss with them.
Yes, there is an internal payment plan at Hofstra. It is interest-free, and you can delay your payments over 10 months for the entire year. You can enroll in that in June when the billing statement comes out. And we also have outside scholarships that we help students apply for, and any personal payments we can assist with.
And other families use 529 plans that they've been saving since their kids were little to help delay some of the cost.
Great. We have some questions about FAFSA, but first, what is FAFSA?
FAFSA stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. It's kind of really long and convoluted, but it is a free form that parents and families and their students fill out in order to determine their eligibility for federal grants as well as loans. And here in New York State, if you're eligible and you're a New York State resident, you can use that application to also file for the tuition assistance plan called TAP.
Great. One question we received is, my parents are divorced. How do I file the FAFSA?
Well, what we should do is there's, on our website, we also have at Hofstra.edu/SFS, we have an FAQ section, and that's a very popular question of ours. If your parents are divorced or separated, the person that should be assisting you with filling out that application with their parent information or their financial information is the parent you live with. So if, say, you split your time between both parents, it's really the parent that provides more than 50% of your support during that time.
Great. Another question is, my step-parent is not responsible for supporting me. Why do I have to report them on the FAFSA?
Well, from a federal aid perspective, when you fill out the FAFSA application, it is based upon those that live in your household. So if your custodial parent is remarried and therefore you have a step parent and they are legally married, they are a part of the household, and they look at the entire household's income in order to determine eligibility for federal student aid.
Great. When can a student expect to receive a bill, and when is payment due?
Finally, Terry's turn.
Billing statements will go out in June. They are estimated costs until the student comes to orientation. Once they register at orientation, they will get an actual bill listing the courses that they enrolled in. Payment is due the 1st of August, but as I mentioned with the payment plan, if you enroll in a payment plan, that first payment installment is due in June.
Great. And how can a student go about depositing?
Well, one of the first steps that you can do is we have an admitted student page. It's Hofstra.edu/admitted. And you can go on there and you can make your deposit. And I believe there's another way through the student portal, Terry?
Yes, if you go in through the portal, there's multiple links for you to tap on, and you can go in and pay with a checking account or credit card. If you go in through the admitted page, it is credit card only.
Great. And what sort of scholarship opportunities are there for students looking to attend Hofstra?
Sure. Every single student who submits an application for admission to Hofstra is qualified and evaluated for institutional scholarship funding. For students who then file a FAFSA application, they are reviewed for need-based funding. There's also outside scholarships, as Terry had mentioned earlier, and this year we actually have a new contest for a scholarship. We are going to select 10 students to receive a $1,500 scholarship towards tuition or books if they wish to. And the website for that is Hofstra.edu/HU World Changer. Oops, I got that wrong. Sorry. It's Carly, how about you help me out with that one?
So the website is Hofstra.edu/World Changer Contest. And we're asking the class of 2023 to take a look at our World Changer features, which are at Hofstra.edu/World Changer. And then we ask that they share their favorite feature and explain why it resonated with them, and then tell us how they plan to be an HU World Changer and make an impact. And that contest is via social media. But again, for more information about that, Hofstra.edu/World Changer Contest.
Yes, and the deadline to enter is March 15th, so the time is coming soon, so you should look into that. The other thing is, what we said, outside scholarships that are not through any individual school, but through organizations. And look through things or organizations or your own businesses that you may be, as parents, involved in. Sometimes they have scholarships that your students can apply for.
So for families and for students who are doing this for the first time, or maybe not doing this for the first time, it's overwhelming. It can be very overwhelming. So do you have any advice for going through this process?
Ask questions. There's no stupid question. No one knows this fully. We are still learning things every day. So if you want to give us a call, our phone number is 516-463-8000, option 1. And a counselor will walk through any question with you and guide you along the way.
The only thing I want to add to that is don't be afraid. It does seem very daunting. Some people, when they file the application, FAFSA application for the first time, they get very scared because they think it's a federal form. If you just take a deep breath and take it step by step, it's not as scary as you might think. And again, we have SFS counselors here that will walk you through anything that you have a question about. That's what they do, and they've probably heard that question before, and they can get you through it real soon.
Great.
And if phone calls aren't available for you from 9 to 5, you can email us at any time at studentfinancialservices@hofstra.edu. All emails are responded to within 48 hours, so we will get back to you quickly.
That's one of the big things here is that we as Hofstra administrators and through Student Financial Services, we really care about your students, and we want to make sure that this time in this process for you is not as scary. That we've been doing it, Terry and I have been doing it for over 10 years, 15 years plus. We started when we were like 12. It's all good. But we're here and we can help you through the whole thing. So you shouldn't be afraid. Hofstra's a wonderful school. And one of the big things that we pride ourselves on is that we do care about each individual student. You're not just a number, or your parent is not just a number. You are an individual that we really want to help to make sure that we can make Hofstra an affordable option for you.
You just mentioned that you've been doing this for quite some time.
Yes.
What's kept you doing it, and what's kept you at Hofstra?
Well, for me, working at Hofstra and working in the financial aid office, it touches the 2 points that I love, which is helping students and following rules. I've always been a rule follower my entire life, and financial aid has a lot of rules. And so what I like to do is learn those laws and regulations and make them easy for our students to follow, so that this way they are set to be successful in life and they don't have to worry about anything because we've already kind of thought about it ahead of time and made that path as easy as humanly possible for them.
And I love seeing the students succeed. We love working with them. They may come in thinking they can't do it, and we work our magic and help them get through the 4 years, sometimes 4.5 is not unusual. But to see them walk across that stage of graduation makes it all worth it.
It's true. Plus, I'm a double Hofstra alum, and so I really love it here. I don't think I'm ever going to leave.
Same here.
Yeah.
We got a hello from Betty Ann.
Hi,
Betty Ann.
Betty Ann, if you have any questions, feel free to submit them in the comments below. Is there anything else that you guys want to mention about financing your education at Hofstra?
So we offer many services that some schools don't have. Besides every student having a success team made of different areas on campus to see them through the entire process, There are many internships that are nearby. We have small classes. You know your faculty. Your faculty are teaching. There's not teaching assistants. Everything here is geared to succeed the student and work hand in hand.
That's true. Once we started that success team, I think it made a big impact on students' lives. We've noticed that they are more successful. They are actually graduating in 4 years as opposed to other universities with a graduation rate more than 4 years. The success team is comprised of not only a student financial services representative, but someone from university advisement that will help them with their major requirements towards graduation. They also have a coordinator within the faculty in their major of interest that also helps them with that area. We have a career center representative so they can work on resumes and interviews. They do mock trial. It's my law school background. Sorry. I apologize. Mock interviews that they tape so that students can actually see themselves as they get interviewed. And so that whole, looking at the whole and focusing on the whole student as opposed to just student financial services and whatnot. We also meet together as groups, as departmental heads, to ensure that, students are taken care of here, and that's really important for us.
Great. All right, so for more information about financing your education at Hofstra, you can go to Hofstra.edu/SFS, that's Student Financial Services. And thank you both for your time.
No, thank you. Bye, everyone.